Hi guys, mostly you would be watching this video during Diwali, so happy Diwali to all of you. And during Diwali, if you are watching this reel, you are super dedicated to your work. Congrats for that. Let's dive deep into LinkedIn and how to get started. So in this video, I will cover the basics of LinkedIn, and if you are somebody who is confused about what to post on LinkedIn, how to engage, how to grow in terms of followers, get leads, etc., this video will cover all of it. First step, before you start with content writing, know your why. Why do you want to create content on LinkedIn? You must have your goal in mind, because I have seen people mindlessly posting content on LinkedIn, have hundreds of thousands of followers on LinkedIn, but they are just not able to get anything out of it. You do not have to be that person. Know your why. For example, your why can be, I want to create content on LinkedIn, and maybe 1 year down the line, I want to monetize it by doing brand deals. In that case, you want to write about really niche topics. Other reason can be that you are a freelancer. You want to start pushing out content, your learnings, how you did XYZ, so that you can get leads via LinkedIn. Third reason can be you are a business owner. You have made the money, your business is good, but now you want to create a network and you want to create your own personal brand. Apart from that, also there can be multiple reasons, but you should be very clear. Why are you pushing out content on LinkedIn? Because without strategy, pushing out content is literally the dumbest thing that anybody can do. Now, first, you know your why. Second is profile optimization. Now, before pushing out even a single piece of content, I always suggest people to optimize your profile. Now, entire LinkedIn is divided into multiple parts. First is the banner, then the header, then there is the featured section, then there is work experience section, then there are so many other blocks on LinkedIn that needs to be optimized. Now, how to optimize that? I have made a detailed video on how to optimize each and every section, and also I have created a detailed Notion template of how you can optimize that. I will attach both of them in the description box below so that you can refer them and optimize your profile. Trust me, that checklist is much better than most of the paid courses that are available out there for LinkedIn. Now, you know your why, you have optimized your profile. Now the third step, which is the most difficult step, is content creation. People are like, what should I create content on? मुझे पता ही नहीं है कि मैं लिखूं क्या. No worries, I will tell you. For example, you are a freelancer and your purpose is to get leads. You need to sit and reflect on the last 5 years of your life. Think who you are and divide yourself and your content into multiple buckets. For example, one bucket can be personal posts, another bucket can be results, third bucket can be thought leadership posts. Let me elaborate into each bucket. When I say personal posts, I mean some personal milestone that you achieved. How I went from 70 kg to 50 kgs, and then I wrote about my own journey. Another personal post I wrote was how I started with how my first client paid me X amount, and then what was my personal learning. All these posts come under personal bucket, and this is specifically to actually connect with your audience on a human level, because at the end of the day, people are following you for who you are, not who your company is or who you promote. Second is result-based posts. Now, people know who you are, but they also want to see what you can do. So you want to write what have you achieved for yourself and your clients. It is not necessary that you should be having clients to write these posts. For example, you wrote a post that got, let's say, 55,000 impressions. Break down that post. What did you do in that post? Why do you think that post performed much better than other posts? Or maybe you are managing somebody's Instagram and that reel got over 1 million views. Write about what you actually did. In these kind of posts, you have to tell the results first, and then you have to make sure that you tell how you got those results. Third type can be thought leadership posts. Basically, what is going around in the world. For example, I recently wrote about chaos packaging. Basically, how it is a different kind of packaging and how different brands are adopting it. That portrays me as a thought leader in marketing, and people know that I am aware about recent trends going in and around that. And people know that I have knowledge in this domain, which will also help you in long term to get a lot of brand deals and will help help you in monetizing your LinkedIn. So these were 3 samples, but I'm also attaching a Notion template below in the description box where I've actually made a 2 months calendar specifying the bucket and why you should post that. Do check it out and see if you can pick out some post ideas from there for your LinkedIn. So why is sorted, optimization is sorted, content is sorted, and fourth, which is now the most important, is distribution and engagement. LinkedIn is a very give and take platform. If you cannot engage with somebody else's post, please do not expect somebody else is going to engage with your post, especially if you are starting out. So make sure you know how to engage. So what I usually do is I divide people into 2 buckets. One bucket is people in and around my niche, and second bucket is that people whom I actually want to work with. Both have its own benefits. I will suggest putting down at least 6 to 7 comments on a daily basis on these people's posts so that now they know you, and maybe if you are going to message them or if they think of something in your niche, your name will instantly pop up in their mind. This has been really great for me. I have gotten so many leads for my company Cherry Media just because I have engaged with the right set of audience. So yeah, these were my 4 tips on how to start pushing out content on LinkedIn. And the last point, which is the most important, is be consistent and don't use a lot of AI generated content. I cannot emphasize on this that in the era of ChatGPT, creating content and creating bulk content has been super easy. But trust me, people are smart enough. People know which content is AI generated content. I don't know 20 years down the line if you won't be able to differentiate, but now I can tell you that this content is AI generated content. So use it, but use it wisely. Don't, just mindlessly copy paste all the content that ChatGPT gives you. Use it for your research. Pick certain pointers from that you can push it into the post. Specifically, the first 3-4 lines of the post are super important. Try not to use ChatGPT for them. Try to make it as personal as possible and keep pushing out the content for the longest period of time. I've heard it somewhere that success lies in doing the boring things over and over and over again, and trust me, this is super true. I have been pushing out content on LinkedIn for last 6-7 years now. The first 2 years nobody even knew me, but now more than 40% of my lead comes from LinkedIn, and most of them are inbound leads. The ROI that LinkedIn has given to me is immense. Please start pushing out content now. I hope I have answered all your queries, but still, if you have any doubts, put them down in the comment section below. I would happy to help you out. And lastly, please like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's very sad to see that more than 90% of my viewers have not subscribed to my channel. I am not very used to coming in front of the camera and speaking, but I'm really trying hard to do so. Please support me. Your love, support will mean the world to me. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.